over the summative assignment because I know some people don't like to read all the stuff. That's fair. And a lot of you weren't in class this week. So I just posted our first summative, which is called the Elemental blog post, and I will go over the assignment sheet. I'm also going to go over a checklist. I'm a checklist lady, and I find them really helpful. So I'm going to go over both the assignment sheet, the rubric, and the checklist. I think I'm actually going to start with the checklist because I think that gives a better overview of what the project is, and then I'll tell you what I'm grading you on. So these are all on the classroom assignment. You have access to all of them. There are 7 elements. Line, shape. As of today, we've learned them all except for space. My plan is to teach space on Monday and then give you a work day on Tuesday. So if you want to take pictures, if you need help with journal work, that kind of thing, that's the plan for next week. For each element, this checklist helps you to see that you should find a photograph that shows line, and you should take a photograph that shows line. 2 photographs to go with line. For shape, find a photograph that goes with shape, take a photograph that goes with shape. 7 elements, find 7, take 7. Total of 14 pictures. For all of your photographs from outside sources, you need to write a photo credit, so who took the picture, and if there's a title, put that as well. You also need to write at least 1 sentence describing the line in the photograph using at least 1 vocabulary word. For the photographs you take yourself, you are going to use at least 1 sentence, 1 vocabulary word to describe the element in the picture. Now, below this is a vocabulary list. You do not need to find real, implied, geometric, organic, diagonal, vertical, horizontal. You just need to take 1 picture that shows line and use the appropriate vocab word from this list. You may find a picture that has geometric line and take a picture that has geometric line. That is fine as long as you use the correct word for the line you're describing. You may also use pictures that you've taken for in-class projects so far, or you can take new ones. I don't want you choosing pictures that you've taken before in the past because this is photography class and the whole point is that you take pictures. So you should be taking 7 pictures and finding 7 pictures. 14 total pictures, 14 sentences, 14 vocabulary words. I know you have written 14 sentences before and you can do it again. So that is the checklist, and now the checklist and the vocab list are on the same because I printed them together, but there's also a separate document that is the vocab list. Here is the assignment sheet. This says the same thing. Basically, for each element, you must select 1 photograph. Here is a safe one. You can also choose The Guardian, which we've been looking at nearly every day. You can use National Geographic, the New York Times. If you have another idea, please let me know. What I don't want you doing is Google image searching line photograph. Okay, I know what comes up when you Google line photograph. Please be choosing these from appropriate outside sources because I want you to be able to look at a photograph and say, oh, there's line in this picture, not where's a picture that has line. So the idea is that you're now applying your knowledge to new photographs that you see all the time. The things I will be scoring you on, there are 4 of them. First of all, I'm scoring you on creativity, and that is your overall collection. A 3 would be that your collection appropriately shows the elements of art. So you chose 2 pictures, take a picture, choose a picture, and they both fit under line, and they both show line. So if that is appropriately put together, that is a 3. A 4 here, since I'm scoring you on creativity, that would be that you're trying to create a cohesive collection. So maybe you choose common themes like a color or a subject matter, or maybe you find a picture and then the picture that you take echoes it in some way, but you're basically trying to make a collection that goes together in an interesting way. That would be a 4 on the first thing I'm scoring you on. Second is artistic justification. So I'm scoring you on your knowledge and vocabulary here. A 3 would be that you can justify each selection, so each picture you take and choose, using the language of the elements of art with 3 or fewer mistakes. So the vocabulary you choose is appropriate and goes with what you say it does in the photograph with 3 or fewer mistakes. That means that at least 11 of your sentences have to be correct. A 4 would be all of your sentences are correct and that you make unique or unusual justifications for your artwork selection. And or maybe you're using multiple vocabulary words to describe the line or the shape in your picture. Your photographs I will score you on, and that's scoring you on composition. So a 3 would be that your photographs clearly show the displayed element and also that I can tell what the subject is in your pictures. A 4 means that you're consciously composing, maybe lighting, choosing your subject matter. You're really paying a lot of attention to not only what your subject is, but what the end result is and how the element shows in that picture. And the 4th thing I'm going to score you on is your Google page, and that performance indicator is digital portfolio. And you guys have been practicing on your Google page with your technique of the week and with your first blog post. So a 3 would be I can actually read and understand what you're trying to show me on your Google page. And a 4 would be that you actually manipulate the tools within there, the layout, headings, type, etc., to make it interesting to look at and clear to read. So those are the 4 things I'm scoring you on. Remember, 7 elements, a picture you find and a picture you take for each one, and each one should be described using at least 1 vocabulary word. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with.